Oi, oi, oi! What is up, everyone? My name is MagikarpUsedFly, and today I wanted to do a small little vlog to just talk about shit about my life and, maybe hopefully connect with you guys more. And if you guys like it, maybe I'll do more of it. Maybe make it into a weekly thing. And since this is around the time that people start like really getting into going into college, going into the next chapter of their lives, I feel like this might be something nice to share. All right, so growing up, I was never really into going to college. It just never really interested me much. But coming from the first generation of an Asian family in the US, I was pressured really hard to, just think about college, just college, and work hard for it and shit. But with the high school that I went to, it was just super focused more on sports than it was on the actual education that you get. I'm a chubby fuck. I didn't really give a shit about playing sports ball or anything. So most classes were just, here's this packet, read this book, whatever, fucking dumb. But still, I stayed in school. I was pretty much like an average student. I'd mostly just go to school, go home, hang out at my friend's house and play Super Smash, or go home and play some StarCraft. Now, originally, this was all fine and dandy until it came to around my junior year in high school when talks of college started coming up and our counselor started talking to us one-on-one to ask what we wanted to do, right? So, being the idiot that I was, or am, or whatever, I started talking to my counselor, and for privacy, let's just call him Mr. Cocksucker. So I walk into Cocksucker's office, and we start talking about options for after high school. I sit down, he pulls up my grades and asks what I wanted to do, so I told him, maybe I'd want to go to college or something, maybe try for a 4-year Cal State, since my grades are pretty decent with mostly C's and B's, it's not bad, it's acceptable. I could probably get into a Cal State if I just put my head in the game. But right when I told him that I wanted to go to a 4-year, right off the bat, without even looking at me, says, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Without looking at me, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Who the fuck? What kind of counselor is this? Right when I heard that, I was like, all right, fuck this shit. Fuck this guy. Fuck this cocksucker. Didn't tell me my options. Didn't tell me what to do to help my situation. Didn't give me any kind of like motivation. Just straight up just said, yeah, that's not gonna happen. And you know what? Fuck that. I got so upset and furious. Fucking this guy telling me what I couldn't do, telling me I couldn't do what I wanted to do, even though I know that it's possible. I knew that it was possible if I just put my head in the game. So I went to other counselors outside of my grade. I researched, I looked up shit, I figured out that I could take after school classes that would replace my C grades for my sophomore and freshman years. I went to those classes, I took that shit, I stayed after school, and I fucked that shit up and replaced my grades of A's. I even went to summer school and I replaced my grades for my junior year. All of this without talking to my counselor, trying to figure this shit out on my own. I worked hard. I fucking destroyed shit. I took my SATs and scored higher than some of my friends fucking taking advanced placement classes, right? I didn't give a fuck. I was upset at this son of a bitch telling me I had no chance in doing what I wanted to do. That's like the opposite of what a counselor is. All right, so senior year comes and bam, I get accepted into a Cal State. I fucking did it. I proved this little fucker wrong. I took what he said and I said, no, fuck you. Fuck you to tell me I can't do something. Now, needless to say, I hated this Mr. Cocksucker guy, right? But this piece of shit, I'm hanging out with my friends after school, just laughing, having a good time, and here comes Cocksucker talking to one of my friends, right? He turns to me after talking to my friend and asks what's going to happen. Now, it's my senior year, and I told him I got accepted into a Cal State, and still, this fucking guy says, with just the nerve, this fucking guy says, really? That's really weird with the grades you have. What? Fuck this guy. Fuck this cock-sucking piece of shit. But you know what? It's whatever. It's okay. I got accepted. I'm all good. I don't have to worry about this piece of shit anymore. Fucking wrong. So in your senior year of high school, your grades for that year really doesn't matter too much for college applications. So in my math class, I mostly just goofed off and had a C in the class. Whatever. No big deal, right? We got senior year coming to an end and all these activities and rallies are happening. I'm fucking excited. I wanted to get the next part of my life started, right? But to Mr. Cocksucker, and I swear this guy like seriously had it out for me, he decides that because of my grade being a C in one of my classes, a fucking 78%, and finals happening, this guy, he holds onto my cap and gown because I was quote unquote in danger of failing. And not just that, but I couldn't attend my fucking senior rallies until my final grade was issued. Like what the flying tits? Even if I failed my final, I would still have a passing grade of a D, and that's if I scored a fucking 0. It doesn't matter. It's my senior year. No one gives a shit anymore. I knew other people that were in my situation, but worse, especially those who were on the fucking football team, and still this fucker has the nerve to keep trying to strike me down. I stood outside of my school auditorium listening to the final senior rally at my school, my friends in the building cheering and applauding while I just stood outside. This fucking counselor thinking I was useless, counting me out, thinking I wasn't going to amount to anything. You know what? You know, of course I didn't fail. I graduated. I took my diploma. I stared him down as I threw my cap into the air, and I went to fucking college. That's how I learned that people will tell you you can't succeed, that you can't reach your dreams, you can't do what you want to do, but fuck that. There will always be a cocksucker trying to take you down, trying to make you feel like shit, and just trying to tell you you're not going to amount to anything. And you know what? To hell with those guys. You are the only thing stopping you from reaching your goals. You fucking wake up, you get to work, you fucking get home from your job, from school, whatever, and you get right back to work, reaching your aspirations. It doesn't matter how much sleep you don't get. It doesn't matter how much work you put in. It doesn't matter how painful, how hard, how much flack you get, because it's your fucking dream. And if it's your fucking goal, it doesn't matter. You go for it, headstrong no matter what. That's what success is about. It's not just going to fall in your lap one day. It's hard work and dedication. It's every day working at it and working at it and fucking working at it. Fuck these cocksuckers and just keep doing what you want to do. Fuck these assholes. And yes, I did drop out of college, but that's for an entirely different vlog.
Squeeze.